is changing around here. My mom guilt right now is going like absolutely crazy. Introducing solids. We could go crazy childproofing. That is like the hardest thing. That feels so this one is hard for me. This one is hard.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super duper well. It's Annie's second wake window of the day after her first nap, and usually we'd spend the entire wake window out there in the living room. Spent about half of it out there, yes, after we made our sandwiches. Jack and I sandwiches, not mine and Annie's sandwiches. But a lot is changing around here. A lot is shifting with baby Annie, and it's making my new mom self quite uncomfortable. But like I said in one of our previous vlogs, I am learning that parenthood is getting comfortable with the fact that you will be uncomfortable for pretty much the rest of your life. Not uncomfortable, but like outside your comfort zone, however you want to put it. One transition that we are currently making is to the crib, from the bassinet to the crib, and that is the hardest one for me, I think, for multiple reasons. One, it's nerve-wracking because ever since she was a newborn and beyond, anything having to do with sleep, anything that could disrupt her sleep, regress her sleep, or anything having to do with just a bad night's rest is so stressful for me. That level of sleep deprivation I did not do well with. I feel like there are people who do better than others when they don't get enough sleep or in a sleep deprivation state. I am not one of those people. So that's really hard, but also just the idea of not having her next to me while sleeping at night is so strange. The past 5 to 6 months has gone so quickly, but also has felt like a lifetime within itself, that I don't remember what it's like to not have her next to me at night in her bassinet. And so the thought of her being physically in a new separate room from me is just like, that is like the hardest thing. All the other milestones are like, oh, she's growing up, that's so exciting and that's so cute. But this one, I'm like, breaks my heart. This one is hard for me. This one is hard. But we've done a few crib naps. We're starting with some naps. We did 1 nap a day for a couple of days, moving to 2 naps a day. So the first nap, which is her best nap of the day, we've been still doing in the bassinet, and she's been doing good with her second nap of the day in the crib, but her third nap is wishy-washy. I have a theory it has to do with the fact that the light is on this side of our apartment at that point in the day. She also might just not be that tired, but she tends to hang out in her crib for like 30 minutes to an hour during that time before she's like, I'm ready. And then we come in and she's like, yeah, I slept so good, mom. Like, look at me, I'm so smiley. And we're like, we know you didn't sleep literally at all. You were practicing crawling. The crawling situation is another thing that I'll go into in this vlog, as far as the changes that are coming, just the slight changes in our apartment to accommodate. But first, the other theory that I have regarding her third nap and her just simply not sleeping during it. And she used to sleep perfectly fine during all 3 naps in her bassinet during the day. Besides the sun, is that there's this thing. Also, if you see this mesh bumper on the side of the crib and you have an issue with it, just pretend you didn't see it. Just pretend you didn't see it. But she did not have any mobile or anything in her bassinet. And so I see her looking at it in that third nap of the day. And that's my other theory about how it's not working. So I am going to go ahead and just simply remove that. This thing was so freaking cute and so great. And if she was a little babe and we did crib naps earlier on, she would never have noticed it and it would still be cute. So I don't regret it. However, she's a lot more aware now, and so I just don't think it's working very well. I still highly recommend this stand though. This thing, if your crib doesn't come with one for a mobile, it's on my Amazon store, which is always linked down below. This was so easy to take apart. I think I'll store it for our next bean. I have to come up with a good storage plan for like all of the stuff that she's phasing out of that we'll want to keep for possible future babes. Like our swing that she hated, the jumper when she phases out of that, like everything that takes up so much space just to clear out. Right now our storage solution is my mom and dad's house. They have a barn that we can store stuff in. So maybe I'll just continue to utilize that gracious offer from them. But for now, where are we gonna put this? Do we want to put it with your clothes? It doesn't really seem like it goes with your clothes. Hey, Banani, look at this box. One of you guys gifted this to us as Annie's first eating set, and that's exactly what it's going to be, is her very first eating set. Another transition that we are gearing up towards. Introducing solids. Oh my Lanta. The person who gifted this told us that this was also their baby's first eating set, so that feels really special. It comes with one of these little plates. I did not remember or realize that it came with one of these bibs. I'm so excited. Hi, honey. The bibs that catch things. Oh, score. A little straw cup with handles. A bowl with a lid. It also comes with 2 silicone spoons, which is primarily what I'm opening it for, because I want to give these to her when we're sitting making sandwiches together, so she can kind of just get used to the feeling of them in her mouth for when we do start. Package that I've been waiting for all day has just arrived, and it has to do with you and how you're changing and growing. There's so many new things. Guys, she just had like the best nap ever. I'm telling you, rainy days, she's so good with her naps. This girl is a rainy day napper. I mean, to be fair, I want to nap on rainy days as well. Okay, what do we got? Mama literally forgets sometimes what she orders in these things. What are these? Oh, yes. So the crib transition, first change happening in this household. Second change happening is this girl is showing all the signs of wanting so badly to crawl, and I'm so proud of you. But that means you're about to get into so many things. Now we could go crazy childproofing this entire house. We're more of a like feel it out with our own comfort levels type of vibe, but one of those comfort level types of vibes are covering our outlets. And so we have plenty of outlet covers in this Amazon order. Yes. I'll make sure to add the stuff that we picked out to the Amazon store in case you're curious specifically what we picked out. And then with the crawling situation, there have been plenty of transitions so far where we mean to order stuff that has to do with some of her transitions, but they come so fast. Like the changes in her come so fast, and we're like, wait, we don't have this thing that we needed for it. And one of those things is coming on Friday, and it has to do with that. It's all for you. What's next, honey boo bears? The next transition situation. So much happens around this time. I think this is like stacking the most transitions and changes that she's ever gone through like at once. These are baby food freezer trays. I found these on TikTok. Not like TikTok shop, obviously. This is an Amazon order, but a woman literally came up on my For You page, and I think the TikTok started with, you want to make your own baby food, you're overwhelmed, you don't know where to start, this video is for you. And I was like, yes it is. So for us personally, Starting baby food is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun experience for everyone involved, and I want to make it as fun as possible for everybody involved. So baby-led weaning is just not in the cards for us. Not in the cards for us if we want it to be fun for everybody involved. So we're gonna start with purees. I am not against getting purees from the store, but I think it would be really fun and also probably more cost effective to make our own baby food. And since Jack and I both work from home, it seems doable right now, but obviously for convenience, I'd love to know your favorite baby food puree recommendations that you guys have from the stores down below. But anyway, back to these molds. I'll leave the TikTok that led me to these down below. It basically just sounded like a really great, easy system. She makes the baby food purees and spoons them into each of these. You can label them on top, probably with tape or something, or maybe with a wipeable marker. I'm just gonna use painter's tape on each row. You put them in the freezer and then you can easily pop them out like this, and then all of a sudden you have like sweet potato baby food discs or pear baby food discs, and you can put them in this next thing that we got, reusable gallon baggies. You can obviously keep them in here, but if you want to make more baby food and like mold it, you can then transfer them to these reusable baggies. These ones are dishwasher safe. And then as much as I wanted to go crazy and get like an independent or like a separate baby food maker that does like the steaming process and the blending process, like we have a way to steam the fruits and vegetables that need to be steamed, and we also have a blender. So that's kind of the system that we're gonna start out with, and I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. But I'm literally so excited for her to just start tasting food. She's so interested. I know I could start like right now, but during her 4-month pediatrician appointment, my head was just not in the space of like thinking I needed to ask about starting solids. Now 6 months has come and I'm like, oh, I probably should have asked about that. So we'll ask our questions at the 6-month appointment. I'm just waiting for that before confidently diving into everything. I'll see you later, baby.
Tell me and Daddy we love us.
I love you, honey. Have a good time together.
I'll give your wallet.
Yes.
Bye now.
Bye, baby. I really need to get a solution for like sticking you guys on the dashboard, because otherwise you guys are gonna go flying. Random thought for the vlog, random thought on this dreary morning as I head to therapy. I don't know if you guys have heard this dig before, but I definitely have, definitely online, definitely in real life at some point in my life. It's when you hear someone say, oh my gosh, it's like she's made her entire personality being a mom. Duh. Duh. It is all-consuming in the best ways that you can't imagine, like the absolute best ways possible, but also just in life in general. My Roman Empire is my birth. If you guys don't know that trend or that reference, the Roman Empire reference, it was a trend recently. I saw it on TikTok. Women were asking their male significant others how often they think about the Roman Empire. And it was hilariously shocking how often men said they think about the Roman Empire. Like, you would think, oh, maybe like once a year if I see a TV show about it, or twice a year. No, these people were saying that they think about it multiple times a week. So my birth is my Roman Empire. Circling back, my birth is my Roman. I think about my birth every day. Every single day, I think about that night and that moment when I became a different person. I didn't transform 100%, you know, I'm still me, but I will never, ever, ever be the same human being. I have been changed by that experience, and I have been changed by becoming a mother to my daughter. So recently when I rethought about how people will say that, like, oh, her whole personality is becoming a mom, it's like, yeah, obvious, like, duh. It's the most insane experience. I'm pretty darn sure that the people who say that as a dig are definitely not parents themselves. I'm gonna be late. Oh my god, I think I'm already late. Crap.
You ready for your surprise?
I am ready for my surprise.
Oh my gosh, it's a small one. I feel like I hyped it up way
No,
too much.
yeah, you love getting me surprises.
I do. It literally was fresh. They were just putting them out.
You got me a Market Basket breakfast sandwich. I know exactly what. Is it a Market Basket breakfast sandwich?
You're dang tooting it.
I totally knew what it was. No, don't open it. I want it fresh.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna eat it now.
Oh, that's very thoughtful, baby. Thank you. Thank you for my surprise, baby girl.
You're welcome, mommy. I brewed coffee.
You brewed more coffee or coffee from this morning?
Coffee, like right now.
Oh my gosh, bub. And you saved the receipt, you know.
Save the receipt. So we're at 134.34 for the week. But we're saving this because I'm going to bring back the salmon and be like, I did not see the sell-by date.
And it looks really bad.
It's pretty sus, yeah. So
Okay.
wondering if hoping I can exchange.
My mom guilt right now is going like absolutely crazy.
Come here.
I feel so
Bring it in.
No, like literally you guys, like watching you hold her and then like get an oven mitt and like open the oven.
I'm so excited.
Well, I just rolled out of bed and he went grocery shopping. Guys, something monumental happened.
Oh man.
Annie slept in her big girl crib in her own room.
Are you a big girl?
For the first time ever last night. Dad, how did it go?
Oh, she did great.
She did awesome.
We, on the other hand,
Mom and Dad slept
we did not sleep.
so bad.
I don't know what happened.
It's like we made sure to set up like the optimal environment for her. We thought about everything like for her and nothing for us. As far like we even gave her like the sound machine that like she's used to in our room. The kicker is that that's our sound machine. So we didn't have our own sound machine.
Our plan and execution was flawless for the baby.
For the baby. And she slept flawless.
Yeah.
And we did not. Since we didn't have the sound machine, I put like a sound on my phone, but then because I haven't used my phone in the room for ages, we don't have like a phone charger in the room. Like it always just charges out here or whatever. So then using it all night, I woke up to silence. Like I physically woke up to the silence. And that was after falling asleep at like 1 and I woke up around like 3:30 because I couldn't go to sleep because I kept checking her on the monitor. I couldn't find the right cord. I was so frustrated in the dark, like trying to find a cord to like work with my phone, with our portable charger so I could bring it in the room. It was just a whole thing. So I woke up Jack because right before bed, Jack was like, if you need anything, you wake me up. Because I was so sad. I hated it.
Oh, honey.
I hated it. And after that, Jack just ended up getting out of bed because he was awake. And I tried to trudge on, but I could not stop thinking about like, what if I can't hear her? Even though I know the monitor works because we use it like every single day and we've tested out naps in the room. Dad, how was it for you?
So I was awake before you woke me up. What if I don't like wake up like soon enough for her? Right, so like those were the thoughts and I was like, I need to make sure like those first 3 minutes are happy and like I need to like go in there and like be like, it's okay, like we're still here, you're just in a different room. So these are the thoughts in my like half awake brain or whatever. And then I feel like your hand on the shoulder. I'm like, it's happening. Like, what do you need? Do we need to save her?
And then the room was hot because instead of like shutting our door, another fail-safe to make sure we continued to hear her, Jack like kept the bedroom door open, which we usually don't do. But it made the room like warmer for some reason. And also, Hippo.
Oh my gosh.
The reason why the door is shut in the end, it's like, yeah, it's nice, like it doesn't let in light or whatever, but early on when we brought this one home, we learned that Hippo was just a very concerned little nanny, postpartum doula kitty cat. And so she loves meowing her face off in the middle of the night.
No. Are you okay? I'm here.
Everyone's fine, and like God forbid she starts like crying in the night, Hippo like rushes to our room like meow, meow.
I'm here, what do you need?
She's so sweet. Because we left our door open, like her meows were just like piercing. And again, snoozled the entire time. Everything I was worried about as far as how it would go was perfect. Like literally like a perfect little angel baby. Like woke once around 6, you know, like to feed. We went back to bed as usual, put her down. She went right back to sleep until like 8 something. Emotionally, I was a absolute wreck as well. It wasn't just like, is she gonna be okay? Is she gonna be like, I like going to bed with that empty bassinet next to me. I feel like a ball in my throat right now thinking about it. Like it felt so, I cried. Like I literally couldn't handle it. She was in the other room, totally fine, snoozling away, and I didn't have my little buddy next to me. The room felt so empty. We were talking at like not a complete whisper into each other's ears, like because we had to, because she was sleeping next to us. And it was very strange, but at the same time it was like weirdly happily nostalgic because yes, like she's been going to bed without us for a while, like so we've had some date night time like after she goes down. I didn't realize there was this next step of like missing that time with Jack by ourselves, like just talking before we go to sleep.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I think I was more concerned about you, and it was hard for you.
You did say the room felt very empty though.
It did. It felt empty, and it was weird. It was weird to be able to talk again. It was kind of like, oh yeah, we used to do this. The hard part was just seeing how like upset you were about it, and you were like, she's literally been sleeping with me for like a year and 4 months.
That's the thing, it wasn't just the past 6 months, like
yeah.
I've had her attached to me during sleep all 9 to 10 months of pregnancy, and then for almost a full 6. And now I'm supposed to just be okay with her like not next to me. Like that's just, I was not okay. If I could, I would probably have her crib in our room for like ages, but we had to just rip off the band-aid. It couldn't go on forever.
You did so good though.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud. She's like, I have no idea what's going on, but okay.
She's like, are we gonna go play yet? Are we gonna play?
Let's go play. Let's go get your friends.
But anyways, my friends, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, make sure to do so down below because we upload videos like these every single week. Instagram is also linked down below in case you want to stay up to date with more real-time updates. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one, my friends. We'll see you later. Bye!